Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, Cos Reps Corner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. You see the reason why sometimes what need to be done need to be done. And that's one of the reasons why I always talk about VeryDarkMan, because he knows what he's really doing. People who do not know this young man will not know, will not understand. VeryDarkMan has really made Iyabo Ojo uncomfortable. And now look at it. To break the whole silence, Iyabo Ojo have come out to break the silence. Let me not drag it. I want you to listen to this. This is the full video. I went through for the full video for you. This live video was done in a social media platform yesterday. I don't know when I'll be sharing this video. I'm sorry if I share it late, but this video was done yesterday. I just saw it now and I said let me share it. But that notwithstanding, I just want you to understand where I'm coming from. There is still more to read. There is still more. We believe that something is wrong somewhere and we'll get the final justice for our brother Mohbad. Okay, having said, I want to thank you for always watching my content. I want to appreciate you for love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed or follow us on social media platform, please I beg you, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share so that I can move this minute to the permanent side. Come on, next time to see me on your screen, guys. I leave us with this video of Iyabo Ojo breaking her silence and reacting to what VDM said when VDM called. VDM have been calling her name for some time now. She has come to reply to VDM. Let's go and watch this video. Please give me your comment, reaction, opinion, and advice for Iyabo Ojo in the comment section.
Doing something, and normally when he goes to that beach side where boys used to follow him, so when he just saw in the next minute, that if I check the video they did, that it was all a setup, it was all a plan. I said, so if you did not beat him, because that same day there was a video where he was in the car and he had bruises, and then after that you said even Zlatan, you guys went to eat. But I said, was Mohbad with you guys when you guys went to eat? He said no, that they didn't even want him to leave. It was one that helped Mohbad, with the boys to leave and all that. And then the next day or so, whatever, he went to file a petition. That he was even shocked when he received the petition that he had to do a counter petition, and everything that we saw was a lie. So I said, okay. The video where you said, the voiceover where you said, what is basing? All stations settled. Who did they bury? I said, no, that was a slang he used to use, and that was an old video that he had nothing related with. I said, okay, the video where you said, at that time, the officer said, Madam, we have spoken to you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just settle with these people and let it go. While we were in the interrogation room and we were talking, they said so many things though. They said so many things. But VeryDarkMan, I will talk about just myself and not go into what you people try to make me believe was the issue. I won't do that. If you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. Because you people made me believe that it was a setup. Some certain people in the industry was jealous about him and they set, And then people said maybe I was not aware. I was just used as a bait. Do you understand? And then they planted their people there to bring Naira down. You guys made me understand in your own words that maybe they were jealous of him because at that time it was raining, and so the industry wanted to bring him down. So all those videos were brought out, but me, I didn't know. So they had a lot was said, and I began to wonder in my head, I don't understand. Where is all this one coming from? Who was setting who up? Why would they want to bring? We saw these videos. And in that consigned group, there was no time that any one of them said, this is how we should plan it. Naira Marley is the one that killed him, and then we'll do this and do this. I said, you can bring all that one because me, I can't. At the group, I think I left the group. There was an issue that was going on in the group at that time. I think when Sam Clef was attacking Davido and Dre, you know, they had this, they're off there. And I left the group then because I was like, I don't understand the fight. At that time, I already even made up my mind that I was not getting involved with the Justice for Mohbad again, because then there was too many distractions. There was the DNA issue, there was the CCTV issue, there was this issue, there was, you know, Baba Mohbad and Wumi's issue. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I said, well, thank God there's a corona inquest. Thank God an autopsy has been done. At least if we cannot achieve everything, we'll be able to achieve some. Let me take a bow. So with that consigned group, I came off it. But I have some people that are still in that group that has the full, do you understand? It's a crime for you to post people's private chat. It's a crime. You have to understand the law. But if the right authorities request for it, I'm sure the 1 or 2 or 3 people that still have the video, will, the group chat will tender the group chat. But asking that I post it, it's a crime. Why would I post other people's private chats? You want them to sue me? No. But take it to the right authorities. If they request for it, there are 1 or 2, 3 people that have it. They can go through the whole concerned citizen chat to see if there's anything implicating them. Even your own that you wanted to do justice for yourself, it was a link. I think it's Amcleb that even first posted that link in the group. I can't remember. It was a link that was already trending online that they just put there. You understand? For us to see. So, it's a group chat. I do not have control or power of whatever it is that anybody chooses to put inside there. As long as it's not affecting justice for Mohbad. That's that about that. So if anybody really wants to see the whole, if you feel there's anything in there, which there's nothing, go to the right authorities, let them request for it, and I'm sure 1 or 2 people have it to tender it. It's not a problem. But bringing it on social media space, it's a criminal act. Saying you paid someone 20 million to hack it is a criminal act. Do you understand? Now, while we were having all this back and forth, VeryDarkMan was allowed into the interrogation room.
Wow.
And I was like, hello. I smiled. I was like, it's like these people don't know that I know my rights. Why is, yes. Officer Suleiman has spoken to me on Wednesday about settling with him. Spoken to him about on Thursday about settling with him. Okay. But what is he doing in the interrogation room? He's not part of the petition. Is he their lawyer, family member? I don't understand. Why is he inside the interrogation room? And I began to wonder, why are these people stressing me? Because when we did our own petition in Lagos, you people refused to allow what we wanted happen. You guys refused. So why are you people stressing? Why are you people stressing me? I just said to myself, okay, I get it. And I was looking. I wanted to live there in one piece. Because when you are dining with the enemy, you have to dine with a very long spoon, and you must have wisdom. I needed to understand the game that was going on here. And I had to beat them to it. Because I was like, why is he in the interrogation room? He was going in and coming out, sat down, you know, like one of their chairpersons there. And I was just smiling. At the time they went out, all of them, and then the police people started talking to me again. Madam, just apologize and just help him. You understand? Leave all this back and forth, all this talk. Just, let it go. Blah, 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 blah. And I look at the time. I said, okay, I've heard you people. I was so pained, but I just like, okay, I'm already here. No wala. What does he want? They say, but you've asked this question so many times. Just see how you can help the guy. Just apologize. I said, apologize where? On social media? Or where? I don't understand. Apologize for what? They said, madam, if this guy said that you have hurt him in this and that, it's like a brother to you. Like you said, you don't have anything with him. The one that you said about your son, you said your son does not want to do a case. You are forgiving him. So just apologize and say a way that you can help him so that we can all just, let this matter rest. Because if you go to court, you will spend money. You will do this. You will do, This was the third day. So I said, Naira, okay, come. What do you want? He said he wants to prove he's innocent. He doesn't want to do, because his parents have told him not to settle. He wants to. So I looked at the officer. The officer said, no, you guys will settle, blah, 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 blah. I asked him some questions. I said, all these young boys that are living in your house, because you claim you don't know that they spice drinks and food, but it's happening under your roof, in your home. So why are you harboring these children that you cannot control? Where are they getting these drugs from? That he said he doesn't know anything about it, that has never happened before. I said, no, you cannot tell me it has not happened before because it happened to my son. He said, okay, maybe we should go to court. So it was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, So eventually I said, okay. You are claiming that the video I did is the reason why they cancelled you. But I know that the video I made is not the reason why they cancelled you. It's because of all the videos and everything and your nonchalant attitude, which he accepted that he had a nonchalant attitude. And your nonchalant attitude and everything is the reason why. And that you did not do anything and then you're still with Samlarry. Do you understand? And Samlarry got up and said, I did not bully him. I said, anyway, all these things I feel might be the reason. But if you think or feel that me coming out to speak is the reason why you were cancelled, well, I am sorry about that. But I don't feel that way. But if you feel that way, and it is not that I cannot help you, because Mobi Motemi, I don't wish death upon you. Yes, at that time I was angry. But up deep down in me, I don't wish you bad. If there's any little way that I can try my best, I will see if I can. But I cannot take decisions on my own. I have a management team. And I feel that it is best, if you want settlement truly, it is best that your lawyer and my lawyer sit down and see how they can go about this. Because if I say on my own part that, okay, I have no grievances towards you anymore, what about the next person, the Nigerian person? I can't speak for everybody. If I come out to say, oh guys, oh Naramali, I'm sorry you feel that I did this, people please forgive them, I said people will still say that I have been pressured to do this. Because people know me. Even though I feel pressured, I felt very pressured, right? I said, so it is only best that your lawyer and my lawyer sits down and find a way to draft what we can present to the public. It's going to be a gradual process. And it's going to be from my own side. Taba fi owo si bomowi. I fi owo tun famora. Do you understand? I said, if eventually we do that, and the people start accepting you back, and you do a good song, not the one you'll be talking about breast and not this one, I will vibe to it for you. And I would also speak to my man to see how he can help you, because he's a promoter. I can do that for you. But we just need to sit down with our lawyers and see how we can do this. Because, yes, you've been vindicated that you did not kill him. Everybody knew you were not there. But those videos, they still live in people's memory. And I said it there. I said if you had deassociated yourself from samlarry, maybe it would have helped. But people feel like you are enabling the person that bully. You know, what people watch with their eyes is different from what you are telling them. You know, but you tell me something now, I can choose to be empathetic towards it or not. But when I watch something, it is hard to erase it from my memory. I said, thank God you said you've never seen me before. I said, because this very dark man said that you dated me. And some other blogs said you gave me flower, you dated me, maybe you dated my daughter, I don't know. But I thank God that you have said it in the presence of the police people, that this is the first time you are seeing me. You said your mom too was angry that I said she uses children. I said I never said. I was repeating, which there's a video evidence, what DJ Splash said. Oh, DJ Splash said your mother that I was repeating. I did not say. I said, so that is my conclusion. And after all said and done, it was so late, they said we should go and see the CP. So we packed ourselves there. I sat down. What's his name? Amali sat down. They asked if he could sit down beside me. I said, yes, no problem. He sat beside me. Samlarry was there. Our lawyers were there. The officers were there. VeryDarkMan and Tonto sat, you know, at the... near the CP Uche's desk. Because Tonto came in there later. She said she was called upon. That CP Uche called her to come. So she came. Okay, so we're all there. Now, meanwhile, before that was going on, after we got to that place, Officer Suleiman called me aside and said, Mama, what about VeryDarkMan's case too? I said, we want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come, so that we can settle everything. And that VeryDarkMan is part of the people that helped us talk to Naira, so that he doesn't charge you to court. So you to, you know, try and settle with him. I said, is it because of it he came to talk to Naira, or because he is sorry and you want us to settle? He said that, you know, the way that I should just ignore VeryDarkMan, you know, that's his attitude, but actually he really wants to make peace with everyone. I said, the first petition, the one that they are using to pick him up, I will have to speak to Tonto about that, because me, I'm just a witness in that petition. I did not file it. They said, okay, I should speak to Tonto. So I called Tonto. I said, Tonto, this is what this officer is saying. Tonto said, no, that I should please leave her. She's not ready. But you know me, I'm the one that I'm doing mommy. She's not ready. When she's ready, she will let them know. So I went back. The officer was trying to talk to her. She said no. So I said, officer, leave her. Right? Now, this was after we are seeing CP Uche, and CP Uche have asked, okay, are you guys okay with da-da-da-da-da-da? They said, yes, okay. So they said 2 weeks' time. Okay. So we left. 6, how about the evidence though? 6 something, I wrote the time because I checked it then. I got a call from Officer Sule. Madam, how are you? Good morning. I said, it's very early. Why? I said, yes, I wanted to know when I was going back. I said, there's no flight though. So I'm still going to be here till tomorrow. He said, okay, that VeryDarkMan would like to see me. I said, but maybe you've told me to drop anything I should leave. I've forgiven him now. That one is gone. He said, no, that he still wants us to meet one by one, that he wants to discuss some things with me, and everything. And I said, I said, but I've told you that it's okay. He said he knows that, it would not be fair, that now me and then Amali have settled that it will not be fair that if he doesn't accomplish, settling me and them, because me and him has not sat one-on-one to talk. I said, okay, no wala. I said, I'll call you back because I have to discuss with my lawyer, I have to discuss with Tonto, I have to discuss with the person that will come. I just have to make plans and then I will get back to you when I'm done making plans. I said, I promise I'll call you. So I waited because Tonto took a while. She came, we sat, we spoke. Tonto said I should not go. I said, let me go. I want to even listen to what he has to say. Let me go and listen to what he has to say. So I said, please, I don't know Abuja too well. Can you give me a place where we can meet? Because I didn't want him to come to where I was staying. They gave a place. I sent it to the officer. The officer now sent another place to me and called and said that place is very busy. People might start taking videos and pictures and all that. I said, okay, no problem. So one of my brothers came with his security person, his driver. That's 3, myself, my lawyer. So we went there. We're 5. When we got to the place, it was like an apartment. So I said, no, I'm not coming down. I want an open place. How would I walk into an apartment? No. So immediately my lawyer called Suleiman and I called him too. And then they said, okay. So my brother that was with us now said, oh, we can go to, I can't remember the name of the place. Sunny something place. I think VeryDarkMan mentioned it. So we went there. It was like, is it a restaurant or an hotel? I don't know, but it was an open place and there was no, I don't think anybody was even there. Maybe before they came, maybe 1 or 2 people came and left. So it was a very private place, but an open place. And then I sat down there. And then a few minutes later, he came with the officer, Suleiman. And he said, he thought it was just me and him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know I was going to come with these people. And then he dropped his phone. And I dropped my phone. And then we went to another seat and we sat down. Now, what we had as a conversation, he did more of the talking anyways. I was even talking more about what he had done to me, all the defamative things he had said. And then he was asking me, is that why you said this about the mother? And then the thing that they thought, which Naramali also thought that it was a setup by some big shots in the industry, you understand? And then some cult people, he also started explaining to me again and trying to make me see reasons why he feels that this is what actually happened. And I listened. And after all said and done, I left there. And I came back to Lagos the next day. Did I leave the next day or the next 2 days? Was it on Sunday I left or Monday? I can't remember. But anyway, I left and came back to Lagos. Now, on getting to Lagos, I said my lawyer and their lawyer should meet, right? Officer Suleiman gave my lawyer the number of their said lawyer. I don't know who that is. And then my lawyer sent a message. This is Iyabo Ojo's lawyer, blah, 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 blah. We're supposed to do that. There was no response. There was no response, right? 2 or 3 days later, my lawyer said, that person has not responded. And everything that was going on, I was communicating with the CP, Uche, and also communicating with Officer Suleiman. So I saw on the internet, oh, Iyabo Ojo has gone to beg Naira Marley, Iyabo Ojo has done this. I was like, If these people say they want settlement and we're trying to put our head together to see how we can even help him, what is all these things that they are putting on social media? So whatever it is I saw, I just munched, I sent it to the 2 officers. I called Umi and I called Mohbad's mom. I invited them over. I sat them down. I explained everything I'm telling people now. I explained everything to them. That this is what went on, this is what was said, and everything. Then I told my lawyer sent another message to their lawyer again. We have the evidence for everything. Sent a message, this is the person did not respond. The next thing, we got a letter that the AIG wants to interview me. Now, the dates that I was like, number one, I was there for 4 days. And in that 4 days, I was going back and forth with you guys for 3 days. I have written my statement. You people have claimed that you want us to settle by doing the ADR, which is okay. If them Naira Marley are not okay, maybe they decided to not be okay again and they wanted to go to court, I feel that the necessary thing for them to do, according to the law, was to sue me. Right? Yes. Sue me. Why are you asking me to come to Abuja again, risk my life, waste my money? After I was there 3 days, 3 times. The first day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You guys said the same thing. After I'd even written a statement and said I am not guilty, you guys still went on to talk to me, continuously telling me to settle, help him. And I eventually said, okay. And I gave a condition to how I want to go about it. Now, if that condition is not okay for them, let them do the needful. Charge the case to court. Simple. Oh. So I was wondering. Well, guess what? The date they asked me to come on the 9th was supposed to be the same date my court case with Liz. I said, on this night, I'm supposed to be in court with Liz. So I can't even make it. Do you understand? So I asked my lawyer to write them. I can't make it on the night because I have a court case. That evening, a day before that day, then a day before on the 9th, when I was supposed to, we already done the letter, sent it to them. So a day before on the 9th, I got a call. I was coming from my second shop. I got home and I got a call that there was a fire outbreak in my shop. Apparently, they've even been trying to call me. So by the time I could call them, they was on the phone, said the fire. I called the fire people. They said they were already on their way there because luckily all my, fire extinguisher that I have, I do it from them, So I had their contact. So I called one of them that usually comes to do everything in my office, and they said the firefighters were already there, on their way there. So I made my way there. I got there when they had even put out the fire, but the people were still there waiting for me. The ambulance, the fire, what do you guys call that thing? Is it the ambulance or fire? So the firefighters. So I met them there, and my anxiety level just went up because that never happened before. And that building is not my building, it's somebody's house. So I was so afraid, like, God, please. My landlord is an elderly man. I was even more concerned about him, his health, hearing this kind of news than me, myself. So I was worried. I got it rained heavily, so everything I recorded it, I posted it. And I sent it to CP Uche. I sent it to Suleiman. Normally, if the fire did not happen, I could not even go because I had to be in court on that night for Lizzie's case. But the fire happened, I sent it. CP responded to me. CP Uche responded to me that if you know what is good for you, you better come on Friday. No single, oh, sorry, madam, about this, blah, 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 blah. And I really felt bad. No single empathy. If you know what is good for you, you better come on Friday. It's a different thing. If I didn't even keep to the, the bargain on my own end, it's a different thing if my lawyers didn't make an attempt to reach their lawyers. It's a different thing. We did twice. We have evidence of that. You guys kept me coming for 3 days. And now you still wanted me to come again. I'm like, hell no. I never wanted settlement. They should take me to court if they want to take me to court because I know what I said and what I did not say. But because of the way Suleiman spoke to me for 3 days, I felt the need as a mother. I empathized. And they did not turn up. They did not respond. I even sent it to them thinking maybe it's the wrong number or maybe they'll give us another number. Then the next thing you said, you guys want me to come again. Now that letter you guys sent to us that the AIG wanted to see me. It was signed by Uche. So I was like, why is Uche signing the letter? I was a bit confused. And I got someone to call the AIG. And the AIG said, allegedly, to those people that called him that he's not interested in the case. So, allegedly. So I was now wondering. But you know what? As a good citizen, I asked my lawyer. I bought the flight ticket again, booked hotel, everything. And I asked my lawyer to go. Because at that time, I was dealing with a lot. My anxiety had risen so high because I was so worried about the building, And I was also worried about my daughter because I knew her condition and I didn't want her worrying about me. So my lawyer went to them. I had to go and see my doctor because my BP was rising. My anxiety was rising. I was going through a lot at that time. And when my medical result came out and everything, I knew that, okay, I needed to travel for 2 things. One, my health issues. 2, my daughter. I needed to come settle her in and everything. And I was hurt that CP Uche deprived us because we wanted VeryDarkMan to be charged to court. Paulo and I deprived us of that because he said to me, since you guys are not bringing it, if the matter goes out, it goes out. But you were putting so much energy with them, Naira Marley. And VeryDarkMan could walk into the interrogation room, sit in your office, eat biscuits and drink tea. A guy that has constantly bullied, defamed me on social media, even claimed to have hacked my phone. Now this is the second time. He claimed the first time he hacked my phone, my number to check something. Wumi's number was in my house, breaching my security and my safety. Still came out again to say he paid someone 20 million to hack our WhatsApp again. Please, I need to ask the government, is this right? Is it legal in this country to be hacking? There's nothing even in that concerned citizen, whatever. But I know that it is against the law to do that, to post it. I know. And I understood the game. I don't know the relationship between VeryDarkMan and CPUJ. But I know that you are enabling him. Because out of all the conversations that VeryDarkMan had with me, there was one that I held very strong to, because you know he's very boastful. He pointed to them Suleiman before Suleiman came to join us on that table and said, these are my boys, we work together. We work together. And VeryDarkMan, you made me also understand that bullying is nothing. Because you said it, don't lie. Make sure you don't lie. You said it in your words. You said you used to bully boys, you know, all these small boys in your area. You used to bully them. Is a form of correcting them and making them do the right thing. But that does not mean that you wish them death. So you were telling me, making me feel that bullying is okay. You see all the conspiracy that you people feel or try to put in my head about some gang people, some industry people, try to, all that one is left for you to come and see. I will not help you. There's nothing wrong with your mouth now. I'm not going to mention their names. You come out and say I mention their names. You are the one that were putting it in my head. So I will not allow you manipulating. I will not allow you manipulate me to say it. No. But the one way concern me when you talk, now they talk so. And you know, I said it to you. I said I really didn't wish to insult your mom, but I'm a Yoruba woman. When you insult a Yoruba woman and she check your age, she say na person where she feel born, if she quick born, or she say she senior you where, will send you back to your mama and your papa. I said, I'm not supposed to get your mommy, but I was upset because it is not today. And I said, the video, did you mention my name? I said, you did not mention my name, but you wrote my name in the caption. You said you still have it. I said, I still have it. I munched it. I have everything. Thank God you don't delete your video. So I munched it in case you go and remove my name there. You know, like, you now smile that no, but he will go back and check it. I said, you wrote, I said, yes, you did not mention my name. You called me failed actress, called to failed, but you wrote my name. Iyabo, you wrote it there. I munched it. I have it. And these are that I have collected. AKA VeryDarkMan. That is the justice that you were doing. And I will still not accept. You cannot normalize bullying. You cannot. It is impossible. Because our children must be protected. They must know that it is wrong on all levels to be bullied. Do you understand? They must know. And your enablers must be brought, they must be questioned why they are enabling you. Depriving innocent citizens of their right to justice. And I say it one more time. If you strongly believe, Naira Marley, that you want to take me to court, please do so. And I'll be ready to be in court and fight this battle. I have left Justice for Mohbad. Don't let me start it all over again. It is not a threat. Because I am calm now. You know, you said it, that the Iyabo you knew then has changed. Yes. I'm a soon-to-be grandma. And I just felt like, make I keep my black bonnet for inside cooler. Because we don't need all these distractions. There's a lot going on in this country. People are suffering. People are suffering. We have a lot of economical issues. We have a lot to tackle, deal with. There's some things that the governments are doing right that we're supposed to talk about. And there's some things that they're not doing right that we're supposed to talk about and debate about. But all these distractions. Naira Marley did not die. He still produced songs. I know he has released like 2 songs or 3 songs after that. But you cannot tell people how to react when they see a video. Because the boy died. He wrote a petition. He sang it in his songs. He wrote it. He tweeted about it. The one with Wunmi that came out, was it the one that released it? He did that even before Wunmi had their baby. But if the government, if they feel that Wunmi has a hand in his death, then they should do the needful by arresting her and persecuting her. It is the job of the police, the government, the judges, the lawyers. It is not my job. My own job, I have done it. I have tendered all their names. I have sent all the videos. I have requested that his body be exhumed. They have done their autopsy. The coroner inquest has given their statements. If you guys want to crucify me for that, you are in a very long thing. Because I stand on the truth. I speak the truth. No matter whose guts gets hurt. And I will continue to speak the truth. No matter how many times you guys try to drag me or, manipulate the people against me, bring up different narratives and lies and stories. All my bank accounts, every single one of them is there to be investigated. If I have collected a single dime, I deliberately did not verify any of my page. Maybe now I can start verifying my page. I have to try and start verifying my pages. I say verifying, monetizing my pages. Maybe now I have to start monetizing my pages. But I deliberately did not monetize my page because I wanted to be a voice to the voiceless. But I can see that Nigerians, they don't like that. So I took a bow. And because I know that a day like this will come, I still did not monetize my page. None of my page. Either my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my TikTok, none. Because I know that people like you will come and say, she can see that she's making money from it. Naira, I did not say you killed Mohbad. I only asked you, what did you do when your Malian's team, and because I will say Samlarry is part of you. We saw the video. What did you do about it? That's all. If Nigerian decides to cancel you, I don't think I have the power to tell anybody to cancel you. And I don't think I ever did a video to say, cancel Naira Marley. I don't think so. VeryDarkMan, you're the one that did a video to say they should cancel them. Whether they are right or whether they are wrong. You made that video. I did not make that video. I was angry. I was emotional. Yes. At the time I said, why did I? Yes. I'm an African mother now. That's the way mothers are. True mothers are. Let me end it here. I think I have said enough. VeryDarkMan. You cannot. I know you try. You're trying so hard to conquer, you know. I think I'm the only hard north that you've not been able to. So you're trying. So, you know. I'm in no battle with you, honestly. Whatever it is that I feel that you've done to me wrong, the least I'll do is just take it to the right authorities and ask them to invite you so that you go to court. And, you know, if you've defamed me, you always say you have proof. Provide a proof, that's all. But like I have a personal hatred or something, nah. If I did, I would not have told Polo that, okay, you to drop the case. So, guys, on this note, I need to take a bow.